Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of September 2022. Hope you guys had a really great week. I am going to go ahead and let you know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. And also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. I am still giving away a free tarot reading at the end of the month. If you're interested in that, all you need to do is subscribe, leave a comment, and also hit that like button. You do need to do all three. The more times that you enter, the more likely you are to win. So Libra, let's get started. I do need to tell you that when I was doing the shuffle, I did see something about a new connection coming in for you guys. So let's see what shows up. Spirit, can I have the energy of Libra? All right, Libra, you are starting out with the Six of Wands in the reverse. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Two of Cups in the reverse. Ouch. Okay, that's not what I saw in the shuffle, but we'll see. Okay, so I do feel like there is a connection here that has either ended, perhaps you've had a big argument with somebody. I can definitely see you're not seeing eye to eye with this person. And I do feel like you feel that this has been unsuccessful. It's not the way you had thought it would be. And I do feel like for some of you, you feel a sense of other people judging, looking in, seeing that. It's almost like you may feel that other people are seeing this and feeling that you are unsuccessful, which is not the case, Libra. Just because a connection isn't successful, it might not have been supposed to be. It could have been a connection that was for you to learn something. But I do feel like you may feel like you're being judged by others outside of the connection. I am seeing that you are feeling a little bit stuck here. So let's see who's in your energy. Spirit, show me who is in Libra's energy. Thank you, Spirit. Show me who's in Libra's energy. All right, Libra, the person in your energy has the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Wands in the reverse. So I do see this ending. I'm seeing it in both of your energies. I do see also, though, that this person, I feel like they're kind of focused right now on what it is that they want in connection or in life in general. They, it's like they are not as focused on this connection anymore. They're shifting their view here somehow. And with the Three of Wands in reverse, there's a sense of them basically saying this is not where their future lies. This is not where their ships aren't going to come in here. This isn't going to work out. And so basically they're saying they acknowledge that there's an ending here. It is a loss. However, they're moving towards what it is that they want and not really anticipating anything growing and becoming more in this connection. Let's see the energy between the two of you. So I feel like this is somebody you were in connection with and it ended, Libra. All right, we have the Queen of Wands and we have the Devil. So you may be very attracted to this person. That is a very, yeah, that's a strong attraction. It's more on your side, Libra, is what I'm seeing, that you feel extremely attracted to this person. You're very drawn towards this person, but not always in a healthy way. you may feel that there's even something toxic about them, or it could be you feel that your attraction to them is toxic, but there's a very, very strong attraction here. And I do feel like it's a rather strong connection. So I almost feel like there's a part of you that just doesn't understand the attraction that you have. It's like it kind of, you feel a little befuddled by that. Now your person views you as being somebody that is toxic for sure. They see you as being someone who overindulges in different things. They may see you as someone who overindulges sexually or in substances perhaps, or both. Let's see what's directly affecting the connection. We have the Hierophant and the Chariot. So what's affecting the connection is the Hierophant. That's a commitment. So there's a commitment that is affecting this connection. So it could be a marriage, could be it could be a marriage, or it could be just an existing commitment. As a result of this, the person that's in your energy here is moving forward. They have the Chariot, which means that they're seeing you as toxic and they're moving away from that energy. So if someone is married, that would be the toxicity that's here. That would be the overindulgence. Somebody who is eating their cake, wants to eat their cake and have it too. Yeah, that's pretty clear. So this person is moving away from this energy. They're moving away from you, and they're moving towards what makes them happy. Let's see the outcome. Show me the outcome for Libra at the end of the week. Five of Swords reversed. Ending some kind of conflict. So whatever this conflict is, I see that there is going to be an ending. Something came unraveled. Something just kind of, it just fell apart. And I feel like, you are focused on that ending. It could have been an argument between the two of you. Your person is moving forward. They've decided that this is just not going to ever happen. But I'm seeing in the end of the week that there is an end to conflict. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. Now, this is underlying energy, Libra, and this tells me that this situation here has gone on for a very long time. It also tells me that somebody feels as if they've been, like their business might have been put out on Front Street, or they feel exposed in some way, that they may feel like they feel, and it might be you, Libra, because I do feel like you feel judged here. But it's almost this feeling of somebody, this underlying energy of somebody feeling like their most intimate thoughts have been seen. Now, I don't know if it's from the other person or if they feel like it's been broadcast somehow, but I definitely get that. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Six of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, there comes that Hanged Man again. All right, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Hanged Man. So this feeling of things not being successful, this feeling of things not working out, Libra, this has been with you for a long time. There's a need for you to begin to look at things differently. I do feel like some of you guys may have gone through a low-level depression here. You may be starting to come out of that, which is good. I also feel like, though, that you've had a lot of regrets that things didn't work out. I feel like you're in this waiting mode where you've kind of suspended yourself and things aren't moving forward. You're very stuck in this energy. And I also think that for a lot of you, you waited to take action and now you have some regrets with that. So let's see why the Knight of Pentacles is here in reverse. Because I can see, Libra, that you're feeling really stuck. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Hermit. Yeah, you're very withdrawn, Libra. You're really withdrawn. You're doing a lot of thinking, but it's this energy of just, like, you're not moving forward. You're just kind of sulking. It's a sulking type of energy. You sometimes think about contacting this person and then you don't. And you just kind of sit. It's almost like I can almost see you like looking at your phone. Some of you even may type in some stuff and then you don't send it or you erase it. You're very stuck, and it's because you're just kind of sitting in this energy. Why is the Two of Cups here? You're just thinking, but taking no action. Why is the Two of Cups here? Eight of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah, the breakup was painful. I can see that you're hurt. You're not really able to just leave this all behind. Although there's a part of you that wants to kind of work things out and put it all behind you, you're just not able to leave it in the past. And I do think that you either want to come back around to this person, or you may have been hoping that they would come back towards you. But I feel like you're kind of giving up hope on the situation now. So Libra, this almost looks like a little bit of depression here, but there's a lack of action and just kind of sitting in the feelings, and I don't see any action. So, you know, you're going to have to take action if you want to come out of these feelings. If you want change, you're going to have to make the change. Let's look at their energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Spirit, why is that here? Now keep in mind, guys, that the energy can be reversed. A lot of times, especially in the Libra readings, the energy will reverse. I do try my utmost to keep any of myself out of them. I am a Libra, and I, at one time, was involved with a Libra, so that's the only thing I can think. And Spirit will do what Spirit wants to do. So, all right. So we have, so if it is reversed, just put yourself where you belong, but only if it resonates for you. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Emperor. So this ended, this connection here ended because there was a lack of stability. And also there were a lot of problems. Now, for some of you, it never really got off the ground. So it either didn't get off the ground or it ended, a relationship ended. But it was because of a lack of stability and because of a lot of problems. And I think that this person became so weighed down by all the problems that they just couldn't continue with that. This is somebody who has done pretty well for themselves. Some of these problems may have triggered some insecurities, and I do feel like they feel the loss of this connection but they felt like they had to take control of their life. So they basically bossed up. They basically said, okay, I'm going to have to boss up if I want change. And so that's what they've done. They took charge of their own situation. This is somebody, though, like I said, who's done pretty well for themselves, and they feel like they are ready to be in a relationship. They would like to be in a relationship, but they feel that this connection just came with too many problems. Let's see why the Nine of Cups is here. You could be dealing with an Aries. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Five of Coins reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords. So what they would have wanted to happen is a reconciliation. That's what they really wanted. That was what they were really hoping for. That was their wish. But it never came through. So there was no reconciliation. It never happened. And they felt like they were just kind of confined with this energy. They were always up in their head, and they were always worried about it, always concerned. But if they could have gotten what they wanted here, it would have been a reconciliation. It never came. And they were just always in their head, looking for it, waiting for it, hoping for it. And it never came. And it never came, Libra, because you were up in your head, not offering anything, not talking to this person, and just stuck. So I think they were feeling stuck as well and decided to basically free themselves. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse? Knight of Wands reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Woof. Wow. Yeah, they're not talking. They have no desire to ever revisit this. Their energy, Libra, says they saw this as bad news. They don't feel like this is going to change, that their future lies here. And they are not moving in that direction. They don't want any communication. They're not talking. So if you've reached out to this person, which I don't see that you have, but if you have, they may have even blocked you. This person could have blocked you, but they're definitely not communicating. They're not communicating because they don't feel like it's going to matter. That their communication will not matter because it's never going to work out. Wow, this is intense. Let's look at the connection. Spirit, show me the connection. That again. Show me the connection, Spirit. All right, let's see. So we have that Six of Wands again in the reverse. So yeah, the connection wasn't successful. We have the Seven of Cups reversed and the Two of Coins. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Cups reversed. So the connection was not successful. I can see that. And I do feel like you were juggling here, and you may have been juggling for a long time. Libra, you were maybe you had a lot on your plate. Maybe you were very busy. I don't know, but there was something here you were juggling. I do think that you spent a lot of time weighing the pros and cons of this connection, but a lot of you may have been juggling, because I do see this commitment here, and I do see the feeling that things were not successful and that you were being judged because other people were watching, were seeing this. So you may be very concerned about how other people view you. And so you may have been weighing up the pros and cons. I do see that over time, you were very confused about what action to take. You may have been confused about the connection, like you didn't understand why you felt such an attraction here. There's a decision here that needs to be made. And I do feel that this decision has been coming, or has been here for a long time, Libra. But you, in your confusion, didn't make a decision. And so that's one of the reasons things were not successful. Now, that decision is still to be made. And I do see that you're no longer confused. So you do know what it is that you need to do here. Now, on their side, Libra, what I'm seeing is exactly what I said. The devil here, the energy that is this person considers toxic, has to do with a marriage. There's the King and Queen of Pentacles is the devoted or the married king and queen. So what this person is saying is, this was unsuccessful because someone didn't let go of another partner. I was ready for the commitment, but the problem is there was another partner. And so the person on your side here, Libra, decided that if you wouldn't release your past, then they were going to release their past. They were going to take charge of their life. It would be a great loss for them, but they would recover. And so then if you won't release your past, they would release their past, which was you. So let's see what's affecting the connection. Yeah, this is a tough read. Here, show me. One more card, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's that Three of Wands in reverse again. Two of Cups. Now you have it in the reverse here, and here we have it in the upright, and the Strength card reversed. So what's directly affecting this connection and why it's unsuccessful is that both parties have stopped waiting for each other. Both parties, are looking at it like it's just not going to work out. There's a pessimism that's present in both parties. You, Libra, have gone within and seeking answers, but your energy crawled to a stop. You weren't offering anything. You weren't talking with this person. You weren't, coming forward with anything. But during this time, you realized this person was a soulmate. So it's a spiritual connection. And I do think that you, like I said, you're not confused about what needs to happen. However, you're in another connection. So you may be choosing to stay with this other person and try to work things out in the connection that you're in. Even though what I'm seeing is that you feel that the person in your energy is your true soulmate. And I have to say, Libra, that's going to be a mistake. That's not going to go well for you. Now, on their side, what I'm seeing is that, again, they believe that things are not going to work out. And so they decided to move forward because their fear is that the offer would never come forward. You would never, ever come forward and offer them this love, even though that was their true wish. And they were up in their head about it. They were always looking for it, always waiting, always hoping. It never happened. And their fear is that it will never happen, so they've decided to move forward. Now let's look at the Five of Swords in reverse. This is in your outcome, Libra. Show me the outcome, please. Okay, so again, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. A lot of you might be involved with a fire sign. That would be a, let's see, a Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. We have the Empress in reverse. Now, some of you guys could be involved in a spiritual connection. I know you believe it is, because we do have the Empress and the Emperor out. So there's a divine feminine and a divine masculine. So Queen of Wands in the reverse. You have the Empress in reverse. They have Judgment in reverse. So I do see coming out of conflict, but it's simply because neither party is taking action. Nobody's doing anything. So basically the conflict is just dying down. The situation is being released, and so therefore the conflict is dying down. And I don't see it being because things are being worked out, unfortunately. Now, there is a real attraction here on both sides, but there's not any action being taken. On your side, Libra, I feel like because nobody is, because you're not taking the steps to work out the problems. You're sitting in this energy of hurt. I feel like you're just kind of sitting in that energy. You're not really doing anything about it. I can see that you're hurt, but you're not trying to resolve anything, learn from it, or put it behind you. So nothing will grow. It's due to a lack of inaction. There's also, if this is a spiritual connection, you are refusing to acknowledge the spiritual connection with this person. This person is acknowledging the spiritual connection with you, but you're refusing to do that. This is also hindering growth. And there's, even if it's not a spiritual connection, I do think that you're not, the person that you're on this side feels that you're not respecting them, that you're not treating them with any kind of respect. This is a person that knows their self-worth, Libra. So this person has moved beyond the Empress energy and has actually moved into the Emperor energy. So they've taken it up a notch, not down, but you're refusing to acknowledge them. And this is done through a lack of action. Now, on their side, they feel that speaking or taking action would be a poor judgment call. So they feel like it's useless, that there will be no point to it, that there's no future here. And so taking any action or trying to communicate is just pointless. There's no future, and they're not gonna put themselves out there because this is not coming together. So they're not gonna take action either. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So whatever this is has very, very slow moving energy here. I do see something moving forward though. It's moving forward painfully slow. It looks like some kind of an offer. it's not clear to me on whose side. I would think more on your side, Libra, but it's hard to say, because I can tell you this person, they're not moving forward. They really have given up on this connection, and they've moved forward away from you. They're focusing on what's going to make them happy, and I feel like they've moved into more of a masculine energy where they're kind of taking control of their life, and they're handling their own business, and they're not intending to come forward. So there is something though that is moving forward very slowly. So I'll pull a few oracle cards and see if there's any more information. I know this is a tough read, guys. So if you're on the other side, just put yourself in this reading where you belong, you know. And if not, keep in mind that I have to read the cards that are given to me. I'm the reader. I'm not the originator of the message. So you can take that up with Spirit. All right, let's see what came out. All right, we have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and a shocking attack. So there is a separation here. Somebody is feeling extremely betrayed, either you or the other person. We also have passion, insane chemistry, liking each other equally, and having fun. So like I said, there's a lot of passion here. There's a sense of this connection being extremely strong. We have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and unsure of the future. That could be either of you. We have axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So that's goes along with that heartbreak and, you know, the feeling stabbed in the back. It's a sense of just somebody cutting the other person off very suddenly and quickly. And then we have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So somebody, and I do feel like it's your person, Libra, is working to heal their heart and trying to move forward. I just see you kind of sitting in this energy, Libra, and it's not healthy. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. And if you are interested in a private reading, the information is in the box beneath this video. If you are interested in the drawing for the free personal reading, then just be sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and also drop a comment. Until I see you in the monthlies, namaste.